Okay, what do we got going on here? Looks like a Hogwarts game, to be honest with you. What the fuck? Capcom. Hey, yo, Capcom? Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Dragon's Dogma tour, let's go. Let's fucking go.
You do not remember? Then have you
fuck are you?
forgotten that you protected me from the
Who are you?
dragon's flames?
You need only
Yo, cat
believe
people?
in your own
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
destiny, Arisa.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, that shit looks nice. Ooh, damn, she's fine.
He's a mere mummer.
Hey, yo, what the hell is
Then
that?
where might our
Oh, that's
true
new.
Arisen
What the
be?
fuck?
His life is in
Cat
your
person.
hands, Sir Arisen.
Praise be, for only the sovereign's guidance can lead
What
us
the
through.
fuck?
Long live the
Okay, that's
sovereign
different
of
too. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. I like that. What the fuck? What's going on? Oh, the dragon. I'm fucking you up. Oh, I'm coming. Oh, oh. Yup, that griffin. I remember that shit. That dude just clocked that shit. Oh, hell no. Yeah, dab me up. Dab me up. Ooh, Medusa bitch. Damn, that bitch got titties. Okay.
That is most unfortunate.
For you.
But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Fuck. Yo, is there a release date for this shit? What the hell, bro? This shit looks lit as fuck. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm getting that. Yes, sir.
Well, as you guys can see, that is the new trailer for Dragon's Dogma. And if you guys don't know anything about me, I love Dragon's Dogma. First things first, I want to say, one, apology for taking so long for my upload videos. I've been going through a different job, and it's taking a good bit of adjusting, so that's mainly why you haven't seen me in the past couple of weeks. Second of all, I want to call a shout out to my homie Mario. Do keep in contact with me. I don't text a whole lot of people like that because I'm just bad at keeping in touch with people. If you are seeing this, Mario, appreciate the love, man. Much love, much love. Anyway, back to the video. Dragon's Dogma is fucking coming out with a second game. Hell yeah, bro. Let's fucking go, bro. Like, on some real shit, like, I love Dragon's Dogma. I'm a big fan of the Dark Souls series, and it's always been fun for me to play. Okay, if you guys haven't played Dragon's Dogma is pretty much where a dragon comes down, he takes your heart, and you're supposed to kill him. That's the main gist of it. There's a lot more shit that goes on into it, especially after you kill said dragon. That's pretty much the premise of the whole entire game, is that you just go around, you have to go kill that fucking dragon, you gotta go do your thing. But it's the gameplay for me that does that shit, bro, because you get different subclasses and whatnot. You can have like sorcerer, strider, fighter, all that good shit. You could just like, it's just like basic stuff. Dude, their shit is fucking, like, their combat system is phenomenal. I believe they mix, I don't know, man. I feel like he got a lot of inspiration from like Skyrim and Dark Souls. That's what I'm getting off of it. I did some research into it, and apparently the people, there was like 3 different guys that had music, sound directing and stuff, and they had one that wanted to do orchestra, one that wanted to do like some smooth jazz, and another one that wanted to do hardcore rock and shit. Dude, that shit, they blend all together to make an awesome ass soundtrack. That shit is gonna be fucking wild once that shit comes out, dude. Like, their soundtrack is gonna be superb on Dragon's Dogma 2. There's different things, like you can mount enemies, right? It's like, think of it like I say the closest thing would probably be Monster Hunter. Mounting enemies is fucking awesome, especially like if you're fighting like a griffin or a cockatrice. A cockatrice is like a fucking turkey bird thingy that can turn you into stone and shit. Like, it's fucking wild. Long story short, you could climb shit and you can find like different weak points of their stuff. Like, say you go for like a giant's head or like an ogre or a cyclops. You go for a cyclops, right? And his weak point's obviously going to be his eyeball, his big ass giant eye. So you have to climb up to his head, hit him in the head. It does critical damage. Sometimes they have armor, sometimes they don't. It depends on how it goes. When I tell you that combat system is fucking fire, like, it's fucking wild. If you've ever played an assassin with a strider, holy shit, dude, you start turning into Devil May Cry, dude. Like, their combat system is fucking insane. And then you got other stuff like where, like, you got hidden mechanics that you gotta figure out. Sorcerers, if you cast within a certain period, there's like a little orb of like effect around you that casts you, and if you cast another person with it, like say you have 2 casters, right, it increases the cast, like it decreases the cast time for it to make those spells, and it combine into like a bigger spell. It's fucking wild. Shit like that I would never have known unless I looked that stuff up. It's fucking wild, dude. There's so many backstories, creativity going on with it. There's a big ass giant open world. Apparently in the original one it was supposed to be even bigger. The original Dragon's Dogma was already a big ass game as it was, but apparently it was supposed to be like 3 times as big, evidently. So I'm like, god damn, bro. And it's big as shit. Like, you got some big ass open world type shit where you can go fight shit. And the original one, they were supposed to have like elves and dwarves and shit in there, but they didn't do it. I mean, clearly you could still see some of it being left to the developers to try to do that a little bit, because in the character creation you can make pointy ears to have elf ears, right? But you don't see any elves in the game. In Dragon's Dogma 2, they got lion people, they got cat people, they got elves, they got mystical elves, they got dwarves, they got all types of shit in that bitch, bro. I'm like, oh yes, that's what I need right there, bro. That shit's gonna be fucking fire. Oh my god, bro. I am definitely gonna be playing that game on this channel, bro. Like, on some real shit, that game is gonna be fucking fire. I can't wait for it. Dragon's Dogma, lit as fuck. I can't recommend any games like that enough. Like, okay, so there is one thing I do have a pet peeve about when I'm talking about Dragon's Dogma. The travel system is there is a fast travel system, right? It's a bit janky though. It's a little bit weird. You have to have like a certain crystal, and you have to place it in a certain town that you want to be, and you have to have an orb crystal thingy in order to teleport to that crystal to get to said town. I don't like that. They could use. I hope they do better in this one, because especially if they're going to try to make the world as big as they thought. Well, because originally it was 3 times in the first one, so I guarantee you it's going to be way bigger in this new one coming up. I need them to give me a fucking horse or a fucking mount that I can fly on or some shit like that, because there's a lot of running, and I run out of stamina way too quick. Like in the first game, I'd be zooming through that shit, but that's partially because I'd be wearing heavy armor. So I mean, but like I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior, so you know I can't not do that. Warriors with big ass giant armor, with some big ass shields and some big ass weapons. So you know I kind of need my shit. I could use a horse though, like something like an Elden Ring would be pretty cool. That would be pretty lit. I saw this new monster on there. I don't recognize some of them. Like there's this Medusa looking thing. That shit looks fucking wild. They got this crazy Sphinx looking shit with some titties. So you know that shit was looking fucking insane. I'm like, god damn. So they got probably, and you know another thing about Dragon's Dogma is that it's based off of D&D too. Like he took like the person who directed that stuff, that wanted to make the game and stuff like that, he took so many different inspirations from different things. Like it's fucking wild, dog. In Dragon's Dogma 1, there's this thing called the Seer. Dude, that shit's a fucking beholder, bro. Like, straight up, that's just a floating ass eyeball that can turn you to stone. And I'm looking at that shit, I'm like, ain't no fucking way. And I only recently saw that shit, and I was like, what the fuck? I didn't get into Dungeons & Dragons until, like, I don't know, a year and a half ago, maybe? But either way, though, like, that shit threw me for a loop, because, like, I went back to it, and I went to play it, and I saw that thing. I was like, yo, ain't no way that's a fucking beholder, bro. That shit looks insane. I haven't fought a beholder yet in D&D. I want to. That shit's gonna be, like, fucking fire. Not gonna lie. At the end of the day, though, that Dragon's Dogma is a fucking great game. And you know something else that's even crazier than that is that there was a director guy that was making the game, that was helping direct it and stuff, and then there was a co-director. They both went to Europe to study architecture, so that way they could have more accurate studies of like the land and make the building. That shit goes fucking hard. Whenever someone does that shit to take some dedication to make stuff like that, I fucking love it, bro. You can see how much care they put into the video game, bro. They gonna do it right, bro. They gonna do it right, because as you can clearly see, original Dragon's Dogma got overshadowed by Dark Souls and Skyrim. It's unfortunate, but it happened. But it's garnered a reputation over the years as kind of being like this low-key, fun-ass game. No one really talks about it, but like if they remember playing it, it's fun as shit. I remember I got the game both on my PS4 and on my Nintendo Switch. That's how much fun I've had playing that game. It's fucking weird. It's wild how fun it is. It just shows to show that like people still care about it. People still want to play the game. It's a fun game. Everyone's excited for it. Everyone's hyped for new Dragon's Dogma 2, bro. Like, everybody wants to get that game. They can't wait for it. And me personally, I can't wait for it either, bro, because like that game was fun. I haven't beaten the original one, but I got damn close to it. Like, I killed the dragon, and then I was supposed to jump in a hole, and then I never finished it, and I was like, alright, whatever. I'm going back over it right now, and I'm playing it again. It's fun. You know the thing that messes with me the most, though? I can't wait till they show another fucking quest for that stupid ass fucking cart. Cause that cart always pissed me off when I started playing it. Cause it's a long, okay, so if you don't know what it is, you fight a Hydra, you cut off its head, and you're supposed to deliver it to the Duke. who is the king of this place, this great land that we're doing. So we're going off delivering it. It's on a cart. We're trying to go through a fucking mountain pass, bro. Like, that is the longest mission ever. Like, even for speedrunners, it is a long ass mission that you just kind of have to go through, bro. Like, I know speedrunners be getting pissed off with that shit. I can't wait to see another one of those things, because that one was a bitch and I have to deal with. I will say though, I hope they bring back Hydras, because I want to fuck up another Hydra. I don't know if I could. I don't remember where I can find the Hydra that I fought last time. I'm gonna have to look that up to see if I can fight that Hydra again, because that Hydra was a beast. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a good ass time. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Shit. Yeah. I'm back, guys. So I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I also am still going streams over at Locals. If you guys want to check out the description for me doing my short film. So if you guys want to come support me over there, you guys can. I apologize for the last video I said about it. It wasn't $1, it's actually $2. I can't lower it down until $1. I don't know why. It is what it is. If you guys want to come and support me over there on Locals, bro, just let me know. I'm continuing working on my short film, so it would mean a lot if you guys could come over there and support. But if you guys can't, you guys watching this video was enough for me. But if you guys like what I had to say, like, comment, subscribe. Alright, peace out.